Hi crafters! This is a quick video to show you how to set up a shadow box template that has a layer requiring draw and cut in Cricut Design Space, Silhouette Studio, and Canvas Workspace. First, let's begin with Cricut Design Space. After you upload the template, click here to ungroup and show all layers. Then, scroll down to find the layer that need to draw and cut. Usually it's layer 1 or the last layer, and it is grouped. When you found that group, click the arrow here to show sublayers. There are 2 layers in the group. The first one is for drawing and the second one is for cutting. So click to select the drawing layer. In the operation dropdown, choose pen to draw it, or you can also choose foil to do foil transfer. After that, select the group including both the drawing and cutting layer and click attach to keep them together. An attach group will be created on top. You may let it there or move it down to the correct order. Finally, click make and choose material for cutting as normal. When it comes to the layer that need draw and cut, you can follow the on-screen instruction to put the tool to Cricut's cartridge and everything would be fine. For Silhouette users, if you're using the basic edition, you can only use the DXF files. I always give DXF files as separate layers, so you can open and cut each layer like normal. For layer that need draw and cut like layer 9, you have to open it. Select. Right-click and choose Release Compound Path. Then select all details that must be drawn and change their line's color to red. After that, select everything, right-click and group them together. Next, move the layer to the matte area and click Send. Go to the Line tab, select your material, and change the action for the red line to Sketch. Finally, if your machine can use the blade and the pen at the same time, you can load the paper with the mat and click Send. Your machine will do the work. If your machine can only use one tool at a time, you may turn off the black line, put your pen to the cartridge, load the paper on the mat, and click Send for the machine to draw first. After that, do not unload the mat, keep it there. Then, turn off the red line and turn on the black line. Click Send to cut the layer. In case you're using the designer or higher editions, you can open the SVG template. Then move the layer you want to cut to the matte area and click Send to cut as normal. When it comes to the draw and cut layer, I suggest you delete other layers. After that, click Send and go to the Line tab instead of Simple. Here you will see 2 line colors. The transparent one is the cut line, and the other one is the draw line. So I'll change its action to Sketch. If you buy a template from other designers and don't see 2 line colors like this, you may go to the Fill tab. Then identify which color must be drawn and change its action to Sketch. For both cases, if your machine can use the blade and the pen at the same time, you can turn on both colors and click Send for the machine to draw and cut. If your machine can only use one tool at a time, you may put the pen to the cartridge. Keep the sketch color on and turn off the cut color. Then click Send for the machine to draw the details first. After that, do not unload the mat, let it there. Turn off the sketch and turn on the cut color. Finally, click Send for the machine to cut the layer. The last software is Canvas Workspace for Brother ScanNCut users. You can import the SVG template from your computer and go to the Layers panel. Try to find the drawing layer here. Normally, it's drawn on layer 1 or on the last layer. So the drawing layer may be in the first or before the last layer. In this template, it's the latter case. So I'll click to select it and go to the Properties panel to change its operation to draw. Back to the Layers panel, hold down Shift key and click to select the cut layer below. You can see both layers are selected. Now right-click and group them together. Finally, you may cut each layer at a time. Hide all layers except the one you want to cut. Go to File and export FCM file to your machine via the internet or USB cable. Then retrieve it on your machine and cut the layer like normal. When it comes to the group with draw and cut layers, you also transfer the FCM file to your machine, but you will need some extra steps on the LCD screen. I don't have a Brother ScanNCut, so I put a link to a video on another channel that show you this process. I hope that this video is useful for you. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and I will try my best to solve it. Goodbye and see you later.